Luci,
Huh.
the fuck is this? Bike Noob?
Oh yeah. Today is gonna be Bike Noob. Fuck it.
So, it's been a little over 3 years since I released my first Plastidip video, which also happens to be my very first car noob video I ever put out. After hundreds of comments from self-proclaimed so-called experts and professionals in Plastidip, complaining about the techniques used in the video, or should I say, lack of techniques, we decided to revisit the subject, even though I vowed to myself I would never touch Plastidip ever again. But it just happens to be cheap and available down the street from where I live. And we just happen to have something come up that we can Plastidip.
So Luci, what happened to this right here?
One of my first times taking it to the trek, as an inexperienced person that I am, I went ahead and took a turn too sharp and I ate it.
Nice.
I ate it hard. Actually, it wasn't that bad. My bike came out perfectly fine.
It runs.
It totally runs.
So Luci, was drinking involved?
Before and a lot after.
So after disassembling all the pieces we wanted to paint, we cleaned each piece decently. Some people say to use soap and water, but we just used glass cleaner. It works. We also used this pre-dip spray. Not exactly sure what it does, but can't hurt to use it, right? Unfortunately, even though it says spray, they didn't include the nozzle, so we just kind of splashed it onto the pieces and wiped it around with some shop towels. This time we're going to be using matte white Plastidip, because that's Luci's choice. It's his bike after all, even though I offered to throw in some metallic blue fairy dust sparkles. Didn't seem like he was too happy with the idea. Now, before we actually start painting, it's always important to wear a mask or a respirator and make sure it's properly sealed.
Alright, so the middle one is to exhale. So put your hand over the front hole. Try to blow out. Does it work?
Your glass just fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it does work.
Alright, and the two outside is to breathe in. It's turning red.
And I like how he's not even painting. So it works.
Okay.
So as far as quantity, we used about 8 cans of Plastidip, 1 can covering about 1.5 coats of all the pieces. And as for technique, we tried to keep it light enough so that the paint wouldn't run, but at the same time thick enough not to leave any streaks and stay consistent throughout the piece. There were a few pieces that started to run, but I just had one of the guys slowly turn the piece back and forth and try to keep the run flat as it dried. Surprisingly, this actually worked. So after about 8 coats and a couple of touch-ups here and there, once the pieces were safe to touch, we carefully started reassembling everything. And with that, we're done. After an unnecessary 9 hours, we finished the project. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and share it. If you got any questions or concerns, leave it in a comment down below. You can also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and other social medias. I have links down below in the description. I know this video is pretty random, but if you'd like to see more things done to bikes, let us know. And perhaps we could start a second series. I mean, I do like the sound of Bike Noob. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching.